Julian that I think mentally? He's had a tough year between knee surgery and Adam and Brandon kind of emerging and then the rest of the league.
Oh, I think, first of all, I think he's healthy, fully healthy. He was fully healthy back in the spring. And, we didn't let him do any full contact drills, but he could have. He was cleared for that. And just, I really think he's very similar to the other two guys. He's played a year. The difference is he's had a buffer year in between. Injuries are part of the game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, AJ Eats, went through here unscathed 4 years and then got caught in that trap the other day. But it's part of the game, and if you play the game, you have to handle it physically and more importantly, mentally. And I think he's doing fine. I think he's eager to get in the mix. And the nice thing about it, again, all three of those guys I thought really improved during their time of play, the years that they played. And I think they all did some real good things, particularly in November in the bowl games. And I'm excited to hopefully have all three of those guys out there full speed. They're all a little bit different packages, but they're all good packages. So I think he's doing fine.
Do you think this is your most talented returning team coach or your most experienced?
In certain areas, yeah. In other areas, no. And it's just it's a puzzle to put together. So clearly we have probably more experience and depth than we've had. I haven't gone back and looked at every preseason roster, but I would think at least at the receiver position, for instance, and in the defensive line, I can't imagine we've been more veteran in those groups than we are right now. But then you counter that with the areas where we lost, and our losses were significant. They weren't that numerous, if you will. But you don't just replace a guy like Pat Anger. Pat did so much for us, not only on the field but in other areas. He's just such a strong team leader. But that's that's the fun part about all this. And you look back a couple of years ago, we lost two veteran defensive ends. Claiborne and Bauer emerged, did a great job last year. Just so we're talking about Pat Anger, I was really concerned about losing a guy like Matt Kroll and King, and boom, here comes Carl Klug emerges, and Broderick Benz was part of that equation as well. But so that's a neat thing about college football, and how we put that part of the puzzle together is really going to be the key, I think, to how the season goes. And that's we got to peek at it in the spring. Right now, a lot of that hard work is being done, and the same thing with the offensive line. It's you can sit around and talk about it. Guys can train, which they've done, and that's important. But the most important thing is what they're going to do out there in the field and how quickly they can move along. But I'm not concerned about anything, but I'm anxious to see how things go. Just eager. I think everybody was.